Hi, my name is Mike B. Welcome to the first episode in hopefully a bunch, where I'm going to be sitting down and talking to models that I work with, or whichever model happens to come down through the San Francisco Bay Area that has some time to spare to sit down and talk a little bit about themselves, the modeling industry, social media, and basically everything but politics. We don't do that here. Today, I am joined by Jennifer Morris. Those of you guys who are part of the Patreon that I have, you guys may recognize her. Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
That's a good intro.
My intro.
There's your intro. It's good. It's good. We practiced that.
Totally.
So, Jennifer, you and I have, aka JMO.
JMO.
You and I have worked together for a while. Do you know when we actually first worked together?
I cannot say. Maybe 2016. 2016.
Yeah. 2016, December. So like the very end of 2016.
It's 2019 now.
We did the what was it? The Christmas shoot. That's right. We did the Christmas shoot. And it was fun. It's funny because since then, I don't know if you know this, but since then we've done 24, 25 scenes.
That's a lot.
I think that's approaching probably more than I've shot with anybody else, maybe.
Wow.
Or at least really close. Because when you and I work together, we sometimes bang out just tons of scenes, right? As many as we can. Yeah, just kind of remind you of what the
Oh my gosh, I'm such a baby.
It's funny because I look at this now and I think, wow, she's a baby in that.
I know.
But when I met you and we were working together, that's not what I got from that in person. It was after the editing room, I was like, wow, she's a baby.
I don't feel like I've changed much, but I see that and then I'm like, wow, my face has totally changed. Yeah,
I think your makeup skills have changed.
Thank you.
For sure. Yeah, you're definitely wearing very little here, it seems.
You know what? But wearing a little makeup is an art in itself. Let me tell you that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you yes. have quite a bit of experience working with makeup.
I think I just play with makeup every day. If you wear makeup every day, if you do something every day, you're gonna get good at it.
That's true. And so now, would you consider yourself almost like a makeup artist of sorts?
Only on my face.
Only on your face.
Only
okay.
on my face.
So the limit is okay. So you couldn't sit there and you have siblings. You don't sit there and paint on their face and just try different things or anything like that.
Oh my god.
Or maybe with your mom or something like that.
I'm literally probably gonna do that tonight. I do my mom's makeup a lot and it's super fun.
So you and I have done 24 scenes together. We actually we've just finally been picked up to be published. But do you remember when we're actually going to be published?
When we're going to be?
Yeah.
Well, it was supposed to be next year.
Yeah, this year now, right?
Okay,
because last year is when they told us. So Nuvu Magazine, issue 40, August 2019. So
yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah, it is coming. This is right around the corner.
That's coming up.
Now, what we're going to do is, just as we're talking about your past, right? We're going to show pictures from your Instagram. So I went and did a pretty big, I guess you'd call it deep dive, as some other shows may refer to it, on your Instagram. And I found this.
I'm a child.
Yeah.
That was my first car.
That was so I can't believe we never talked about this.
Around the world.
We never talked about this, but I'm the biggest Volkswagen fanboy.
It was my first car.
It was your first car, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What, that looks like a 70 something, judging by the taillight. 73, 74?
I want to say it was a 70. A couple of people told me different things. 72 through 74 is what I mostly got. Yeah. Someone told me it was a Super Bug.
Super Beetle, yep.
Super Beetle.
Mm-hmm.
Super Beetle.
Yeah, those.
I inherited it from my older sister. It was actually my mom got it from my older sister, and then I ended up with it. Luckily, I think I don't know. I ended up getting it.
I see that it.
See, I posted that on my birthday.
Oh, is it? See, January 21st. Oh, yeah, your birthday just passed.
Megan Fox. I posted that because someone in high school told me Like when Jennifer's Body came out, someone in high school told me, "Yeah, you are like Jennifer's Body. You're the ugly version of Megan Fox." And I was like, "I'll take it. I'll take it."
A version of Megan Fox is acceptable. Is that
An
what you're
ugly
saying?
version of Megan Fox? Absolutely.
That's true. Okay. Let's see. I have another one here. This one is, I thought this was kind of interesting because of the outfit that you're going to be wearing today.
That is me.
That is totally you.
I was just looking at this photo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because,
What is...
with the whole like 10-year difference, people like were posting the 10-year difference.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is 10 years ago. It was not 10 years ago. When was that? 6 years ago.
Well, this is when you posted it, but this is not when you took it though. So maybe...
No, I think this was taken in 2013 because that's when I graduated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
And I was a senior, and I was the parade drum major of Fremont High School marching band, and it was awesome. It was awesome, and I wore my drum major outfit on homecoming night, and I was in the homecoming court with the other drum major who was also a girl. Okay, and I was crowned homecoming queen in my drum major outfit.
You're homecoming queen.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Clearly, you've done a lot of like extracurricular school things. Right?
Oh yeah, I was like,
here's another one.
Work in high school all the time. I was at school from like 7 a.m. to like 9 p.m. Doing this.
So yeah,
the musical.
So this is you. So you sing. This is something else I guess I wasn't necessarily aware of because you posted a video of you singing or something like that, and I was like, what? I was like, what? How did I not know this?
You sing sometimes.
Yeah, you sing sometimes. How would you describe your voice?
When the occasion calls for it.
Of course.
How would I describe my voice? I can copy voices.
Ooh, really?
I think that's why I started singing. Because I just had a couple of songs and I would like sing them until I sounded like
to sound like them.
The CD, yeah.
Do you want to give us a demonstration?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Fine, it's fine. All right, I tried. You obviously model. I want to say you model like full time on top of having a full time job because I feel like you have. Yeah, because you have so many gigs that you go to and all that.
I try to stay busy. I shouldn't. I should take more breaks.
You should. Well, not yet. Like just kind of go through it until your body just says, "Nah, I think we're done."
Yeah, you're right. I guess.
I did find one. I found one picture of a gig that you did. I want to show you here if I can. This one is. Yeah.
I love that.
You like this picture? This, yeah.
Oh my gosh. And a lot of people came up with really great pickup lines in the comments.
Oh, in the comments. I didn't read any of the comments.
You didn't?
I'd bone you. Okay, that's a good one.
Okay, and like when I was reading them all, I was like, some of them I was laughing at, and some of them obviously I was like rolling my eyes at, just as I rolled my eyes all day long at that gig. But whatever, like some of them made me laugh.
Yeah. So you have more than one agency that you're signed to, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to name them?
Yeah. Ben's Models is like my number one.
Your number one?
Yes.
How many gigs?
I don't want to say like number one, like I rank them or anything, but like Ben's Models gets me a lot of great.
Oh, good.
Like they keep me auditioning and going to gigs a lot. So that's awesome. And yeah. And like some agencies, like this one is through like an agency that only books like what's it called? Conventions.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah. So I work with multiple agencies. I'm just like, let's just keep working like every day. I don't know how to do that, but
tell me what is Ambiguous Brown? What does that mean? What is ambiguous brown? Ambiguous Brown?
Ambiguous. I think it's helped me to be like ambiguous. Like
ethnically. Yeah.
Like people just ask me what my background is all the time. Like I was buying myself wine for my birthday the other night, and the guy at Walgreens was like, "What's your background?" And I was like,
"What's your background?"
I was like, "What do you mean by that?" And he's like, have you seen Wonder Woman?
Oh, so Gal Gadot. You think so? You look kind of like Gal Gadot. Yeah. Okay, right. I could see that.
And I was like, I'm Filipino.
Because
like that's what he was asking. He was asking like,
Now, you're full. Are you full Filipino or you're hybrid or something?
My
right?
mom is Filipino.
Your mom's
full
Filipino. Yeah.
And so my dad is Polish and Irish.
Polish and Irish. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of what kind of, I guess, like ethnic like gigs where like they're like, oh, we need somebody that's blank and you fit the role because you're ambiguous. What can you tell? Like, what have you? So obviously you've been pitched as probably Latina. I'm sure.
Yeah, I got sent on a audition recently that was like Latina, and I was like, like, I guess I could pull that off. I don't know. Like, I was just like, okay, I guess.
Do you?
I don't know. Fill in my eyebrows a little more.
Fill them in a little bit.
Yeah, I think like the way I do my eye makeup can kind of change the way my eyes look sometimes.
Sure.
Like more like almond shaped or like more open.
Mm-hmm. What else?
YouTube.
What else have you like passed for? I mean, have you ever passed as Filipina? Like, has anybody been like, you look Filipino? Let's
No, not a lot of people guessed it on the first try.
Right.
Except my boyfriend. On the first date, like
on the first date. That was
that
was the winning thing right there.
Honestly, it kind of was.
that
makes me sound like I have like really low standards, but like I was just like, yeah, like most guys are just like, oh, I don't know, are you like what Kim Kardashian is or something? And
what
I'm just
Kim
like,
Kardashian is. Like that? Is that what they said? Like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so, so when my boyfriend, he was like, what are your parents? Like, because I think I had mentioned that I was like half. Like half and half. And then he was like, so what are your parents then? And then I was like, oh, could you guess? And he was like, I think like probably like half Filipino. And I was like, what? Because where I grew up, like people didn't even know like the kids that I were going to school with, they didn't even know about the Philippines. Like they thought there was like white, black, and Chinese. And so they thought I was Chinese. And so like, I don't know why that stuck out to me. Like on our first date, I was like, it just surprised me that he
guessed right.
Knew that I was Filipino.
That he guessed right. Oh, look at this guy. Wow. That's smart. That's good.
Yeah, whatever.
I guess it's good that he rolled the dice and he got it right, because if he didn't, then who knows where you guys would be today, right? Who knows?
That's totally terrible. No, but I am kind of critical, I guess.
Yeah. How long? You guys have been dating for just a little longer than you and I have been shooting together, probably like an additional year or something like that. Mm-hmm. So, that's nice. I actually, it's funny because I cut out a picture that I found of one of your exes. I didn't know it was your ex because I don't know what your boyfriend looks like. And it was the Jonas Brother guy.
The Jonas Brother ex. Yeah, no, I said once upon a time that was my type.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I had my Jonas Brother phase.
Brother phase. Okay, like everyone, yeah.
Everyone goes through
No. I'm totally not going to say that, but like I think a lot of people do. I did.
What would you say your boyfriend reminds you of celebrity-wise?
Celebrity wise?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've never had like this thought. He would be like Chris Pratt, I'd say.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. Everybody loves Chris Pratt.
Everybody loves Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Just like the friendliest dude, like a good looking, obviously ripped. You've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Right? And just seems like this kind of a, humble dude overall.
Yeah, but like I guess, yeah, Chris Pratt's very ripped, huh? Yeah. Maybe Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds? Wow.
Ryan Reynolds is very ripped.
Yeah.
It's like my boyfriend.
So your celebrity crush is obviously Chris Pratt, Ryan Reynolds.
I guess.
Ryan Reynolds too? Yeah, you like the funny white guys. That's what it is.
I guess so.
Yeah, the kind of quirky, funny, playful white guys.
And ripped.
And I'm sorry. I left that part out.
Way too much.
So you've been modeling for obviously for a while. You've done a huge variety of different types of shoots. With me and maybe a few others, I feel like you kind of extend yourself a little bit and try more experimental things and whatnot. Outside of working with me, because I know that working with me is the best thing. Who would you say was your favorite photographer to work with?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Like I enjoy working with so many photographers, like for what their art is and how they create it.
Have you ever gotten a picture back and you were just like, wow, like that's like this image is something that I'll like show my kids and my grandkids or whatever.
100%. Yeah. Like I have to like frame it and like give it to my grandkids. Like I'm going to give them so many photos. Look at this photo. It's an art piece. And this is the song that I listened to when I stared at it when I was your age.
He's like, you can say like, yo, grandma still got it, right? Is that what it is? It's like,
yes.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for the pool float.
The pool floats?
Like I shot for like, you know, like on a pool.
Oh, for like an advertisement, like a box front.
Yeah.
So somewhere in like a Leslie's Pool Supply somewhere, there's a picture of you on a pool float.
Yeah, and I want to buy those so that one day,
how funny,
I can give it as a gift to my grandkid and be like, hey, you recognize that young girl on the front?
Look at that. It's like, well, they probably have a picture with
your
like
grandmother.
They probably have a picture. It's like the water's all over the place. You can't even really see. Yeah. Yeah. Did you do like a series of pool floats? Was it like a series that they had, like a whole bunch of different ones and everything?
They have like collections come out.
Oh, wow.
Apparently.
There's a saying where people say, if Instagram disappeared, would your modeling career disappear? Like, do you feel like, because you get a lot of local gigs, so I don't know if that necessarily affects you.
No,
but still, it would have some kind of impact, would it not?
Yeah, I think, yeah, like it would be like a little less income. But my agencies keep me really busy, which is awesome because I wouldn't have thought like in Orlando there would be like such a big market. Like obviously it's not New York where, you know, some models are absolutely thriving, or LA, you know what I mean? But yeah, like a lot of really big clients come through Orlando and my agencies get me auditions and it's awesome. Like I get to
Do you think that living in Orlando is like, is there another city in Florida somewhere that you think that you get more gigs? Like Miami would be the next one. Okay, so that would be probably the next one. Yeah, and that's probably more like beach focused, I guess, right? More outdoors and all that stuff. Whereas Orlando, you kind of get you know, kind of a mix of whatever.
Yeah, like commercial stuff. Yeah,
commercial stuff. Could you put a number on how many like independent photographers you've worked with in the past? No. Just a lot. Just a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool to get to work with different people who have different styles, and then like, you know, like
didn't even hear it. You're good.
And so like how that would like link up with me and my different styles and my evolving creativity.
Do you?
That sounded way too colorful to say. Like, it's cool to work with.
That's how I say people. Creativity. It's the same thing.
No.
Do you have any? I mean, I know you've worked with a couple of like, you know, creepy GWCs, guys with cameras in the past. Yeah,
it happens.
It happens.
Yeah, that's why you just gotta be like, you know, obviously very safe and firm with, you know.
Do you
and when it's weird, it's like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, without naming any specific or anything like that, unless you want to, which, no, it's not. Without naming specific, like you've been in a situation where you basically got a piece out of a shoot because somebody was getting a little too close, right?
Yeah, like, and you can tell, like, I think I'm a good judge of character. Like, I feel like I can tell people's intentions, and obviously you want to be able to figure out their best intention or their intentions as soon as possible, and always veer on the careful side. You know what I mean? It's totally cool to be paranoid about people. Yeah, totally cool to be paranoid of people. Totally cool to have like so many safety precautions in place. Totally is.
So yeah, like for example, you show up and you would text your boyfriend or your mom, be like, hey, I'm here, I'll let you know when we're done, or whatever.
Locations on all the time, you know, like I did a collaboration with Taser and
Taser?
Taser.
Okay.
A taser.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
all right.
You should have pulled that up on my Instagram. Like, I go to self-defense classes, like that's all super important. But, you know, just in your life in general as a woman, I'm telling you, as a woman, you should go to self-defense classes.
I should.
Everyone should.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
What are you looking forward to? Like the year just started. So like, what are you looking forward to this year? Like, what is your like goals for the end of the year? I know this is like, oh yeah, you can't really dig deep for this one. This is a big question. What do you want to accomplish before 2020? What do you want to accomplish?
So last year, my goal was to be like in a mall. Just like a specific, I think it's good to have specific goals sometimes, like as specific as possible.
Like a banner or something like that with your picture on it.
Yeah.
Like in front of a Forever 21 or something like that.
Yeah.
Because
I see this and I'm like, okay, like this girl is obviously killing it. She's in this mall. Like, yes, girl, get your paycheck. Like, I see you. And I'm like, I wanted to be me. Like, and so, yeah, I was like, I want to be in the mall last year. That's what it was. I said, just like, yeah. And I was actually.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. Champs had a like video of me like in my Nikes.
Running in slow motion or something like that.
It's like, that's totally my example.
just
obviously not like that, but
just doing the robot in your Champs gear.
Yeah, someone sent me like a video of me in the mall.
That's cool.
Which was really cool. It wasn't in like all malls, but like it was in a mall, and I thought
you probably got a bunch of those because people would recognize you, and then they would send you pictures.
That's where you see it. Yeah. Sure. What's my goal this year? Well, I want to say, what was I going to say? I think initially it was supposed to be that I wanted to be in a commercial, but like I am going to be in one. So I guess I had already achieved that one for this year. So
the commercial is not the is it the floaties? No.
No.
Okay.
I did a Spectrum commercial.
The cable company.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And so I'm excited for that to air. That'll air soon.
What is your role in the commercial?
I was like a businesswoman.
Oh. Yeah. Typing and everything?
I don't know. I don't think I actually typed. Like, it was really cool being on set all day. But yeah, I was doing all that stuff. Yeah, I had like my cute like hair in a bun and nice business outfit. What
was your it was just a 1-day shoot, right? 1-day commercial shoot. Did you have any speaking parts or anything for that, or was it just?
No, it was mostly just like B-roll.
Yeah.
For the commercial, so I think it'll be cool. I'm sure like it'll be the back of my head in the commercial, but like honestly, it's like that Monsters Inc. moment when Mike Wazowski's like on the magazine.
Right. Oh
and
my
he's got
God.
like a barcode over his face, right? A barcode over his face. And
that is the best. That is the best example of like thinking that you made it big time.
Sorry. So he's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
They'll put the logo like right over your face, and you'll be like, "Those are totally my hands. Look, this is totally my hands."
But the best part about that scene in Monsters Inc. is that Mike Wazowski was still like, "This is awesome," because that's totally my reaction. I'm like, I don't care if it's the back of my head. I don't care if it's like my index finger. Like,
you're on TV.
I'm like, that's me.
Yeah. What's your favorite zombie movie?
What's the one when they're in the mall?
28 Days Later? No. Wait, was this a serious zombie movie, right?
I don't know. Yeah, serious zombie movie. They're in the mall. They're stuck in the mall, and at the end, they go out on a boat. That's how they leave. That's how they get out.
I don't know. There's so many zombie.
That one's the best one, though. I'm gonna say.
Okay, that was the one. Okay.
Let it go. Like,
I'm sure somebody. Was that the one where they ended up like on the roof of the mall? Because like they ended up getting through. Yeah,
and they were like playing games with the guy.
Yeah.
Across. Yes, you know what I'm talking about.
I've seen it. Yeah, and of course I can't think of it.
The dog goes through.
That's right. Yeah, I do remember that. I don't remember what movie it was.
She's pregnant with a zombie baby. Remember?
Is that how it ended?
No. That was just like a part in there.
Oh man.
She has a zombie baby.
See, there's just been so many zombie shows and movies and everything. They're all like a blur. Like, do you ever watch Walking Dead? Did you ever watch that? Mm-hmm. Do you still watch that?
I don't still watch it. I just need to catch up. But okay, so like I kind of like don't really know like where I need to start catching up from in the episodes because I also read the comics.
Oh.
So like back when it was like still season 3, like I read the comics like past to like this point where it is right now. And so like now I'm just like all a blur. What was the comic and what was the
So what you're saying is you read
So-
comics.
No, I don't read comics,
Oh,
but I
okay.
did read
Okay.
I don't want to say like, no, I don't read comics.
I
But
thought
like,
we had discovered something new here. I was like,
know.
oh, she reads
no,
comics.
I'm not going to claim to be like, a comic connoisseur or anything. But I did read the Walking Dead ones because I was so enthralled with the
story.
With the show that I was like, I need to learn more.
What other shows do you watch?
Quantico.
Fuck, I knew that was gonna come up again.
Quantico.
I don't even know what Quantico is.
Right.
What is Quantico?
Quantico.
Would you call this like a procedural, like buddy cop type thing, or is it not like that? Like think like
It's about like the corruption in the FBI and like so
okay.
Alex Parrish always figures out what's really going on.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
What other shows? I mean, like besides Quantico, what other shows do you
Talk too much about
do you it's just all the testing today? It's like Quantico. It's like it's a good test. This is a good Quantico.
You're like, why do you keep talking about Quantico?
I know.
was like, because I can just keep talking about Quantico.
Yeah, forever. What is so I mean, like on your downtime? Well, do you have downtime?
I will say that like what I especially learned from last year, like because I was reflecting on my year, I especially learned last year that you have to listen to your body and you have to listen to your mind and your spirit. That makes me sound like way too like Frankie from Grace and Frankie, but like you gotta like when you need rest, you have to make rest. You have to make time to rest.
So
and watch Quantico.
And
like if you're like, what's going on? What's going on in my show? Then you're like, maybe that's that signifies that you should take some time to catch up on your show
on Quantico.
If you're like, yeah, what's going on with them? Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is Alex Parrish doing today? When you start missing the main character of your show, that's when like you gotta probably take a break from work.
You could just be take a break from work to catch up on your shows. I see.
It's important.
I see. I get that. No,
I mean, you don't
good.
have to be like binge watching, but like, like you can watch an episode.
Mm-hmm. Make time to
watch an episode and
to scratch that itch.
Get a face mask on.
Yeah. Gosh, do that.
And stretch.
Okay. I will write these down. This is a combination of things. Normally when I watch shows, I just sit there like a corpse and I just watch the show and then Sunday lays on my chest and then I fall asleep. That's usually I could do that too.
Yeah.
Okay. I could do a lot of shows that way. What do you play any games at all?
I play any games. I played Candy Crush last night. I played
Candy
so
Crush
much Candy
is
Crush
not a
last
game.
night.
The show is over. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's soothing.
It's soothing. Yeah, I know. My wife plays Candy Crush a lot, actually, also too. And also she calls it Bubble Bitch. You know what it is. See, every time I mention it like
no,
that.
I don't know what it is, but that's awesome.
It's Bubble Witch. Yeah, but she calls it Bubble Bitch because the game apparently cheats constantly. It's one of those match 3 games where that the game is just not giving you the piece that you need on purpose, right? Like the game cheats. You know?
Shook.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
So you play Candy Crush. You play any other games? Some mobile games mostly?
Candy Crush. I like me a good Diner Dash.
Mm-hmm.
Sesh.
Okay.
Play Diner Dash on my phone. What other games do I play?
Do you play on any other systems? Like you play on your phone, obviously. Like
I was super into The Sims for a couple years.
Oh my God, The Sims. Yeah, that's a good one.
Super into The Sims for a couple years.
The Sims, I guess technically 4 or whatever, the most recent version, right?
I think I was playing it on like my PlayStation 2.
Oh, okay. So that's much older than that then.
Yeah, I don't know when that was. That was like a couple of years. I kind of blinked out and I was just like playing Sims.
Did you ever like wall in a character just to watch them die, just to see? No, you never did that?
No,
it's
I was
awesome.
always rooting for them. I feel like I learned a lot from The Sims. Like
really?
How to prioritize and I got to take a shower and then I got to.
Yeah, otherwise I'm going to be unhappy at work. Yeah.
Exactly.
What else? Like, do you have any other games that did you grow up playing games? Like you have an older sister, right? Mm-hmm. Did she play games and then you maybe kind of slid in on, like you said, you had PlayStation. So clearly you played something else.
I was super into board games.
Mm-hmm.
I loved board games. Still do. I love a good board game.
What's your favorite board game?
I love Trouble.
Okay.
That's the one where you click the button.
Push a little.
I thought the board was so cool. Trouble. I like all board games.
Okay.
My friend recently like set up a whole thing like with her boyfriend, like to have like a Dungeons and Dragon day at their house, and like invited people over that like have played before and like haven't played before, and she said she had a blast doing it.
Have you ever had any interest in playing Dungeons and Dragons?
I think I would like to experience that.
Like making your own character and
sure, yeah, totally. Like I've heard like, about it.
What kind of character do you think you would come up with? Like what would you?
Can I be like an elf queen princess?
I don't know if you can necessarily be a queen princess unless it was like
princess.
Yeah, you could be an elf. You could probably be elf princess of like a faraway land or something like that.
Like something really like.
You want to be like in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm envisioning.
That's exactly what I thought. The way when you did like this, it's like, oh yeah, the white light. That's what that signifies white light. Yeah.
I want to be the elf queen princess.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, all right, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty much it, Jennifer. I want to thank you so much for being a part of this.
Thank you.
I'm very, very happy that you managed to be the first guest on this show. Do you want to go ahead and plug your Instagram?
My Instagram is at JennyBabyJMO. That's Jenny Baby JMO.
All one word.
All one word.
No hyphens. No underscores.
Yeah.
No numbers.
Just that.
And what do you have? What do you have coming up?
What do I have coming up?
You have your commercial.
Yeah, my commercial coming out. It like, oh my gosh, don't even like make me like plug that because it's gonna be like, like a split second. But yeah,
it's gonna be the back of your head or something.
Yeah, like I hope to obviously do more commercials and see what other gigs come my way. And
all right. Well, you and I now have to go and actually shoot.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot.
We're gonna shoot. We got some weird ones coming up today, so we'll see how that works out. I'm sure it'll be fine.
We'll be creative.
But
creative.
Thank you again. Well, we could do that. Thank you again for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
And I guess that's it. So thank you again for all of you guys' support on Patreon, and follow us on Instagram, akamikebphoto, Jenny Baby JMO. No hyphens, no periods, no spaces, no underscores, no numbers, just that. Thank you again for your support, and I'll see you guys later.
My cleavage is a little much.
Is it?
Are you recording all the time?
Right now, yeah.
Is my question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't stop the recording. I basically start it and just let it go, and then later I go through and I chop it up.
So you have all this footage of me adjusting my cleavage?
I guess technically, yes, I do.
Don't use it.